Welcome to yet another episode of Hustle Yangu with Lotan, where we have an opportunity to talk to SMEs and get to have a feel of what they're doing, their challenges, and obviously what the future looks like for this beautiful nation of Kenya. Today, the journey continues and it brings us to Roiro in Kiambu County, where we are set to meet a couple who are changing the face of how we are consuming some of the most essential products in our house. I'm talking about Crystal Lux consumer products right here in Roiro, who are the makers of Fairsoft and Daniel. And you know what? I hear there's probably paper tissues and a little bit of serviettes as well that we can talk about. So I need you to come with me as we take this journey. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to yet another episode of Hustle Yangu with me, Lotan. And obviously we get an opportunity each and every week to talk to SMEs and get to understand their journey and obviously where they've come from, and better yet, try and forecast where they are going. And it's brought to you by Twiva, where we are connecting SMEs to markets and influencers at the same time so that we can put money in both these particular individuals' pockets. And today, it has brought me to Kimbo. I believe this is Kimbo in God knows where, because I'm excited and we're talking to somebody who's very special, and she's in the business of making sure that every time you're having your meal or every time you are in the bathroom, you are quite comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, Purity in the building today. Purity, niaje?
Poa sana.
Ofiti sana?
Kabisa.
First of all, hapa ndo unafaa kuanza karibuni Crystal Lux. So tukaribishe.
Karibuni Crystal Lux. We are leading manufacturers of serviettes and tissue, okay, and many other products. Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously you guys manufacture serviettes and tissues, but nataka tuanze nyuma kidogo. So who's Purity and how did Purity end up here?
So Purity is the co-founder of Crystal Lux. Basically, it's a family business. We started by my hubby and I. Yeah. In terms of my background, I did mathematics. And then from there I joined banking. I did banking for 4 years and then I quit. You
just woke up one day and you said, I'm tired?
Yeah, because
it was coming.
To some extent it was coming, because we needed to shift from where I was working to relocate to where we are now living. Yeah. And so I did my mahesabu.
The mathematician in you.
The mathematician in me told me, let me just quit, do a little bit of everything, and then figure out something.
All right, so I'm imagining from a place where you had been working in a very structured organization, but now you're home, and now you're thinking, what's next? How did you now formulate this idea of having this particular organization?
After I quit, I and my husband and I, realized that we could start something basically to make us not go back to employment or just to become our own bosses. So we started doing some research. At first it was just an idea. And then we started doing some bit of research, and because we loved to go and do nyama choma along the eastern bypass, kamakis. Yeah, so we realized
when they were song kamakis, too many nyama.
So we realized there was a big business opportunity where we could provide them with quality products and also be able to deliver to them, because mostly they don't have time to go shopping.
Exactly.
And we could drop to them the products and their businesses.
Okay, so now you have an idea of what the market looks like. You have an idea of what the market needs. Now, how did you imagine you can buy all this equipment? Because I'm thinking equipment, 30 shillings. I mean, I'd love it to be 30, but this equipment is quite cost intensive. How did you now maneuver from being a stay-at-home mom, probably that's what you were doing, to now being a serial entrepreneur?
First of all, I didn't save for long at home. We had savings, my hubby had savings, so we brought them together and figured out what we could do. But at some point, we've had support from the institutions that offer funding. But basically we started with our savings.
Okay, which year is this?
That was 2019. 2019 is when we started our full operation.
Okay.
But the whole of that thing was being done in 2018.
2018 was more about research and obviously formulating the whole idea.
Yes.
Now 2019 is here. Which one was your first product?
Our first product was the meal serviette, and it is one of the best. Actually, it's the best quality in Kenya. I dare you to try it.
Do you know what? I'm going to ask my director to get me the Daniel. So I'm going to ask him to, so that we can put it on the frame. So you can just, all right, so this was your first?
Yeah, this was our first product.
Okay.
Started with one machine, one product.
So one machine, one product.
Yes.
Why the name Daniel?
We were looking for something that was quite unique, and we looked at several names, and we settled on Daniel because it means strong, and Daniel product is very strong, very absorbent. So we picked the name Daniel because it was strong and it was also very unique. All
right, so it started out with Daniel as the maiden product, obviously, in the market. Now tell us, you've grown from Daniel to how many more products?
Currently we have one other quality called Fair Soft. We also have tissues.
Let me get this Fair Soft as well, so we can show guys about Fair Soft. So these are the two leading products from Crystal Lux.
Yes.
Okay, so make sure you go out there and get yourself Daniel. You can get them in supermarkets?
Yes, the mini marts.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can also reach out to us for deliveries.
All right, so obviously the number will be put on this particular video. And listen, I suggested because, let's be honest, I mean, the one thing that Hustle Yangu is all about is ensuring that we buy Kenya and 100% build Kenya. And I'm really excited about this one because I'm going to go home with a couple of this. Obviously, I was telling you earlier, I'm a massive user of serviettes. But anyway, let's talk about marketing. Okay, because that's what we and Twiva do in terms of linking SMEs to you to more markets or bigger markets, and obviously to influencers like myself. So how do you market your products?
Currently we do a lot of personal selling, and also we are on all social medias, so just to help us do brand awareness, brand visibility. So a bit of personal selling and the social medias, and you're happy to partner with Twiva because now it's gonna provide us with an opportunity to get to the influencers that probably we could not manage, but it is a good link between the producer or rather the manufacturer and the influencers and also the market itself.
Because I mean, if that ecosystem is perfectly balanced in such a way that you have the product, which is Daniel. I have quote unquote a base where people tend to listen to what I can suggest and obviously propose. And if we come together in partnership obviously with Twiva, I think that particular tripartite formation is definitely what should work. But we'll come into the marketing in a little bit. We'll come back into it rather. Let's talk about staffing. I mean, when we came here, we had to really take them all out because we were so busy and we needed to show this particular piece of content. How many staff do you have now? And how many did you start with? And how many do you have now?
We started with 4.
Okay. So when you bought your first machine, you got 4 staff?
We got 4 staff. Yeah. So at some point, as we could chip in to assist them.
So you also have staff?
Yeah. When you're an entrepreneur, basically you do, especially in your first year, you do basically everything: marketing, sales, even the production itself. Like I told you, my hubby is also an engineer, so he has an engineering background. So at some point we could even find yourself the ones fixing the machines, you're the ones doing production, because at some point you realize that labor is quite expensive. When you're starting, you don't have the funds to pay people.
You're more concentrated towards buying the...
Yeah, you start with what you have where you are. Yeah. So we started with 4 staff, and currently we have more than 25.
Currently you have more than 25.
Yes.
Wow, that's phenomenal. From 4 to 25. So let's talk about your challenges. In your last 4 years, or rather in the last 4 years, what are some of the biggest challenges and lessons obviously you've learned, so that we can obviously inspire somebody that's watching us on how they can set up something similar, or better yet, they can go into entrepreneurship?
So one of the basic challenge has been how to manage getting people to walk the journey with you and tell you, hey, this is how these things are done, because none of us had tried entrepreneurship before. So we were both learning. And when you learn, you're prone to making mistakes.
Absolutely.
But they pose very good opportunities to learn.
Okay.
So the other challenge we faced, especially during our first year, was staffing. Getting the right talent in this Kenya, when you're an entrepreneur, can be hard, can be challenging. So that is one of the challenges that we had. But since we'll have learned how to maneuver, get guys, train them, coach them, identify their talents and their strengths, and just fix them where they can perform best.
Okay.
The other challenge we've had, and I think this is something that most business can relate to, is the pandemic. It hit us exactly after our first year. So just when you are thinking now, tumetokelezea, and you realize that during our first year, our major targets had been restaurant, clubs and eateries.
All of them shut down.
All of them shut down, and business was gone. So you shut down, said guys home, go home. But good thing we didn't go home completely. So after they reopened, we had to rethink. Go back to the same market, but we had to pick a different strategy that can ensure sustainability and also diversify a little bit. So that's when we got tissue, and now we have a different segment being targeted by our 40 packs. That's the corporates, the hospitals, schools, offices. The other challenge has been funding, and also getting the raw material. It's quite a challenge because you have to pay for everything 100% before it gets here. But when you go out there,
Hakuna deni.
Hakuna deni. When it's coming here, it has to be 100% paid for. When it comes to fuel, same thing. It comes to power, same thing. But when you go out there, you find guys sometimes wanakwambia 30 days maze, 7 days, and you fanya yo hesabu, you're like, 30 days, just 60 days. That you need that flow. You need that
the cash flow.
Cash flow. Yes, you need that cash flow. So funding has been quite a challenge. The other challenge that we faced is marketing. Good thing is digital marketing, so it kind of puts us on a good level. And we're happy to partner with Twiva, because now Twiva is giving us an opportunity to be able to link with those influencers and also the market itself, and ensure that everyone gets to gain something from it. So it's a very good platform that is coming to sort for us one of our biggest challenge.
Which is marketing.
Yes, which is marketing.
Absolutely. All right, phenomenal. And that's Daniel, and obviously the story of Fairsoft in a nutshell. But now it's time for us to walk around this particular warehouse and get to find out how do we get this on your counter from a piece of paper, or rather a huge roll of paper. So do not go too far away. All right, guys, I told you we are in the company now. We are in the manufacturing unit of Crystal Lux.
Consumer products.
Consumer products. And you know what? I am joined by the legendary hubby himself. So I want the hubby to introduce himself. What's your name, and what role do you play here?
My name is Fred Mwangi.
Okay.
I'm the co-founder of Crystal Lux Consumer Products.
Okay.
My main role is technical. I'm an engineer by profession. I worked in different areas, different machines, different industries, different countries. I worked with the cement industry, bottling companies. I've done projects in Mauritius. I've done projects in China, Uganda, Tanzania. Several. I have traveled. I've practiced engineering for so many years.
Because when we were talking to the other co-founder, that's your wife, she told us that she left her job. And obviously when you guys came together, and obviously had a vision, obviously, to start something like this. Why did you guys choose tissue? Because I know you are the guy that we needed to talk about this one. Why did you guys choose tissue?
We did that we realized there was a market gap.
Yeah.
A company that could provide quality tissue, quality serviette directly to the consumers in small quantities at an affordable price.
Okay.
So we came to fill that gap.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, so as we were shooting this particular episode, unfortunately, one of the challenges that they face, which is electricity, we lost power on that particular day, and we thought, you know what, we are going to do it in the best way possible, and that's why he's going to be helping us. Fred is going to be helping us obviously walk around the plant and obviously get to understand how does it move from a big white ball, let me use it to call that, to the serviette that you are using in your own house. So I need you guys to come with us as we take us through the journey from the big white ball, obviously, to the serviette.
Okay.
Well, let's go. So where does it start from?
I think everything starts from importing the material.
Okay.
This one we get from overseas.
Okay.
You can get from Europe, China, Egypt.
Okay. So what is it called, first of all?
It's called the Jubalo.
The Jumboro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Premium Jubalo.
Okay.
Just as the way they have specified here.
Okay. All right.
From there, it comes as a twin roll. Then we have to cut, separate.
So it has to be half.
Yeah. We have the roll.
Okay.
So it is separated. We just remove the wrapping.
Okay. So the jumbo roll is where it all starts from. It's halved.
Yes.
Then it goes to a special machine at the back. Maybe we can go there as well. Okay. Yeah.
So we have one half.
Okay.
Then we load the other half on the machine.
Okay. So what do you call this machine?
This is called a paper serviette machine or napkin machine.
Napkin machine. All right.
Yeah. This is where we're loading. Loading, we use pneumatic systems.
Okay.
So this is where we use the tensioner belts to hold the jubos when the machine is running.
It's more or less like pulleys.
Yeah. Just like pulleys.
Okay.
From there, the machine is purely driven by belts.
Okay.
So this is where we have the printing units. If you want to customize your serviette, maybe you want to call it maybe
Lutan's.
Yeah. You just put the sticker here. The machine will automatically print. Okay. And maybe you want to print a message, maybe Merry Christmas or Happy Mashujaa Day. So you just put the sticker here and then just print automatically.
Right.
So you can choose the color. You can say maybe happy, it can be blue, Mashujaa Day can be red. Okay.
Yeah,
so it's a
so
two color
regardless of the design, you just put it here.
Yeah, you just put it there, ready to print. So here come to the embossing part.
So this
so
is
you
the
put
texture.
the patterns. Put the patterns.
Okay.
You can see if you check the incoming and the outgoing, there is difference.
Yeah, this one is soft.
Yeah.
Here it's patterned.
Yeah, so you put the pattern to make the tissue or the napkin material to be more strong.
Okay.
Yes. Then from there, the other part is folding.
Okay.
So the machine will fold.
Halved.
Yeah, it's halved. And then it comes here to the folding. This is where we do the.
So it
the folding. The folding.
Okay.
After the folding, that is where up to here it is a continuous.
So it is a straight.
It's continuous.
It's not broken.
Now that is how we do the cutting. You can see you can have the two sheets from both sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But up from this side to here is continuous.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's a
just
continuous
one
string.
Yeah.
Okay. So from there we have the machine. The recommended standard one is 100 sheets per pack.
Okay.
So the machine will count automatically. It has a sensor here, so it counts every sheet.
Okay.
Up to 100. After 100, it will separate. You can see here, this one is a bit raised.
Yeah.
This one is a bit raw.
So this is 100.
Yeah. So now that is 100. It's pure 100. So that is how the operator knows
where we have hit 100.
Yeah. Where you have 100. Here we.
So why is she in gloves?
Just to ensure no human contact on the package.
Okay.
We ensure hygiene because these are hygiene products.
Okay.
So you have to ensure they put on gloves and they also sanitize regularly.
Okay.
So from there we place it in a auto packing machine.
Okay.
By the machine now will auto pack to the final product on the other side.
Okay. So it will go inside there.
Yeah.
And then
go to the other side.
Where the other lady is sitting.
Yes. From there we have the.
So this is how it looks now when it's.
When you're leaving the machine.
Okay.
It's 95% complete. So we just need to do the sealing.
Okay.
Where we do the sealing to this pack.
Right.
Now this pack is ready for sale.
Oh, Wow.
Yeah. And if you check several parts, you can see the consistency in terms of packaging,
in the packaging,
and also the product alignment inside. You can see it's very clear and dust free, and also it's 100% hygiene. Yes.
And even the grain is the same.
The
like
patterns.
perfect grain.
Perfect. Yes. So mostly we sell them in this form. We sell them in this form. So we do 18 packs per bale. And also here we also try to ensure there is the flow of the patterns. You can see how we have ensured the swing side waves.
So it's intentional.
So that it looks beautiful and very attractive. When you put it in the shelf. Yes.
How do you guys make your toilet paper or your tissue paper, if you like to call that? Because I feel that one's a little bit more complex. All right, can we do that together?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
The process of tissue starts from this machine. We load the jumbo roll.
So the
brown paper jumbo roll. To occupy to this.
It's usually big.
Yeah, it's usually big, around 1.5 meters in length. And around 600 kgs.
600 kilos?
Yes. That is why we have the machine. You can see
it looks heavy.
It looks heavy. On this side. So that for lifting and also the rolling of the unwinding of the jumbos. So from there we have the braids. This is whatever slit the jumbo to small size.
So it comes this way.
Yes.
Cut from
Yes. Then here we can cut depending on the width that you want. Like this one is 75, so you said between one knife and one knife is 75. If you want to slit 90, you just make sure between one knife and one knife is 90.
So depending on the size of the toilet paper,
yes.
The length here.
So if you are making the normal toilet tissue paper, the small tissue paper that have the small core.
It's called we call it roll.
The roll. The core. The brown paper.
It's called a core.
It's called the core. So you have a tissue with a small core. So you slit up to around 70 to 75.
70 to 75.
If you want to slit for the jumbos, the dispenser, they call dispenser tissue, mostly used by restaurants and offices, where they have the big whole core. So you slit to around 100 to 110.
100.
And the machine is where the hazard is well calibrated. So if you can check maybe from here up to, you can do the maths, and you can get that is around 80 or 75. So from here we have
rolls back.
The winding. Here we do the winding. So it will wide to these small rolls, which are now easily manageable, even easy to carry. Because it has reduced from 1.5 meters to 75, depending with the setting of the machine. So this is the output of this machine.
So the only reason you have this machine is to do this?
Only that, nothing else.
So what happens when we move from here?
From here, we have to turn this one into tubes.
Alright, so can we go and turn it into tubes?
No problem.
Alright, let's go.
So this is where we now make the tubes. We convert the leaves to tubes.
So that big thing that we had on that side.
Yes, after being slitted, it comes to this machine. So we load depending on the number of pries that we want to make the tubes. Like today we are making the 3-pry tube. You can see we have loaded 3 loads, 2, 3.
And the third one is
So
you can make 3. It's 2-ply, 3-ply.
3-pry, 4-pry, 5-pry, 6-pry, different price, depending on the application. But
so
for
you
tissue,
can have...
yes. For tissue, we go up to maximum of 3-pry. Yes.
So that's the height, most height.
For tissue. Yes. So from here we have the adhesive tank. You can see 1 pry is going to the adhesive. It's a grow. Yes. And here we have another going on top. And we have another one going on
at the bottom.
So all the 3 pries they meet at this point.
They converge here.
Yes, they converge here. So one is having the groove. This has no groove. This has no groove. So then the machine will roll.
So just before, so this one is glued on both sides.
Yes, on both sides.
So now that's the only way it sticks on the both plies.
Yes. So from there, the machine will roll and make the tube. So now the tube will go depending with the length that you want to make. You can adjust. It is automatic. You just need to adjust the sensor.
So there's a sensor on that side?
Yes, there is a sensor here that normally sense when the tube touches the machine will sense and then it will cut.
It cuts it automatically.
So if you want to make 1 meter, you just set the sensor 1 meter from the head.
Okay.
If you want to do even 50 centimeters, you can do it.
Okay.
20 centimeters, you can do it. You can just set depending with the roll of your material.
So this is what traditionally most of us are left with.
Yes.
When you're done with your toilet paper.
Toilet tissue. Yes.
Okay. Interesting. And you can make all sizes.
Yes, you can make all sizes. So you have 2 tubes.
Okay.
This one is for the dispenser tissue.
Okay.
So you can see the diameter. This is what we call the big core. You can see here the hole is big compared with this one.
To this one.
Yes. So this is the small core.
Yeah.
This is the big core. Okay. So this is for the normal tissue, for the dispenser tissue.
All right.
Yes.
So now we have the core.
Yeah, we have the core now.
What happens next?
You need to have the material.
Oh.
Because you can't use this one.
Oh yeah. It's
Yes,
gonna
you
be
need to,
uncomfortable.
yeah. So you have to have the material.
All right.
So this is the tissue material.
Okay.
Yes.
So it comes in a different size of a jumbo roll.
Yes. You can see this one is smaller. That one is big.
Yeah.
If you look on the other side, you can see those one, they are extra big.
They're extra big, yeah.
So they come with the different sizes. So that's why I was saying you make the cord depending with the size of the jumbo roll.
Of the jumbo roll.
Yes.
So if you want something longer like this,
Yes. So you'll make this one bigger.
Okay.
So if you want a small one, you'll make a small. Yeah, you'll have it up to here.
Yeah.
So this is the smallest we have currently in the market.
Okay.
So all this we import.
Okay. Still takes 60 days.
Yes,
Right.
60 days.
Right.
So this one is from Egypt. You can get from Egypt, you can get from Europe, China. And this is pure premium. You can see it is white.
Yes.
It's white, it's creamish white. So this is pure
So this is
premium.
high quality.
Yes, high quality.
Toilet
This is the highest quality that we have in terms of toilet paper.
Okay. This is it now.
Yes. We will just remove the polythene paper. This is what we used to load. You can see there are 2 of them this side. So we will put this shaft
At the bottom here.
here at the bottom. And it's very easy for the operator. So you just press over for button. This side, you just hit the lifts. It uses the air compressor, the compressed air to lift the material.
Okay.
So you can, if the material come in C2 ply, you just need to load 1 to make the tissue. If your material come in 2 ply, you need to load the 2 jumbos.
So if you are doing 2 ply
2 ply, this is single ply.
What if you're doing 3 ply?
3 ply, you just maybe you see like this one is 2 ply.
So it's 2 ply plus 1 ply.
You just add one ply.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to do 4 ply, you just put 2 ply. 2
ply here?
Depending on the market need.
So that
but the recommended one is 2 ply.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the one normal Kenyan.
Recommended one by the government is 2 ply.
Okay.
This is where we do now the patterns.
Okay.
You can see from that side there is the tissue. There is no pattern.
Yeah.
But from here you can see the patterns.
Okay. So if you want to choose, if you want to have normal toilet paper, no pattern, you can still have
Yes, you can still have it. But
if you want pattern,
most people they prefer patterns. It's a bit attractive, beautiful.
Okay.
Yes,
It's very more beautiful.
It looks more beautiful. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Alright.
And also it makes the tissue look more smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Then from there, we do the perforation.
okay. So now all of us in our toilet papers, there's that one special line, yeah?
Yes.
Where you know where to stop, you know? Yeah, that's it. It happens here.
Yeah, it happens here.
Okay.
You put the perforation from one sheet to the other sheet. Maybe you want to cut 3 sheets, you just pull 1, 2, 3, then you cut.
cut.
You want to cut 10 sheets,
So
you
it-
pull
so
1,
there's a
10,
sensor that
10,
counts
10,
it?
10, and 10. So the machine is full automatic.
Okay.
It counts the number of sheets depending on what you set
Yeah.
on the machine. Consider there is a human machine interface.
Yeah.
So that is why you communicate with the machine.
machine.
And the machine communicates back to you.
Okay.
Just like the way we are talking.
Yeah.
So that is how you talk with the machine. Through that screen.
So up until this point,
Yes.
the toilet paper is still in jumbo roll.
Yes, it's still in a continuous flow.
The whole continuous roll.
Continuous
That
flow.
cannot fit in your toilet.
Yes, and
That
you cannot
fit
use
in
it.
there.
Yeah, you cannot
So
even
now
use
what
it.
happens?
From here we have another machine.
Okay.
On this side. This is where we do the cutting.
So that big roll
Yes.
is carried out.
Yeah. Come
it's
here.
brought here.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is why we do the cutting.
Okay.
We did this to yes, you can see the way he is cutting.
Okay.
So this
very
is yes.
It's almost manual.
Yeah. That is manual.
Okay.
So this is where we do this now. This you can use it. The machine is able to make different type of tissue,
Right.
depending the size. So this have the small,
This is a regular.
the regular tissue
regular
that
size, okay.
every household is using.
Okay.
Then we have now the jubos.
Okay.
We have two type of jubos, depending on the dispenser of the current. So we have those people who use the small dispenser.
So this is almost the same.
Yes. What we have done is only increase the number of sheets.
Yes.
So this one is equals to this 4. Just combine to one tissue.
Okay.
Yes.
And then this one is.
This is the same 4 tissues, but only the difference in the core.
So this one is majorly used in offices,
restaurants
and
offices.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is a little bit more human traffic?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is we just slap it in a bath.
Right.
And then we make a bell.
Okay.
And then everything is ready for sale.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I'm loving all that because at the end of the day,
Yes.
it's buy Kenya, build Kenya. And I think that's something that all of our listeners, obviously, and our viewers, that's something that we push out for. So make sure you go out there and obviously get all these tissues that we're talking about. But let me ask you a question that's a little bit more ground. I know you've gone through a lot of challenges. What are some of the biggest challenges you faced to set up such a plan?
I think the first challenge is capital.
Because I mean, I was telling you off camera.
Yes.
This is like livelihoods. I mean, your whole life savings are here.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sell properties to do the project to make sure everything is running. Yeah, but once
capital.
Yes, capital. The other challenges can be the technical skills. By the time, like maybe my background being engineering, I'm technically equipped. But you see, also being an investor, I cannot spend all my time with the machines. So I have to be out there. So by the time you train people and you make sure those people, when you leave the machine to them, they not even call you. So it takes some time. Yeah. Okay. You have to have shoulders with the operators, with the owners, with the people, the workforce. Yeah, until you mold them to what you want. Okay. So even if you are tired, you want to go for a holiday, you can even spend 1 week without even having a phone call.
But when you are starting, you're always thinking about it.
Yeah, you're also thinking about the business.
Okay.
But once, one I can say, I can congratulate the team I'm having right now.
Yeah.
I'm able to catch up very fast. And it now I can sleep without having any problems. Like if I see any call, I don't have to get worried. Yeah, I'm not panicking. There is something probably the machine. Maybe I'm far. I'm 200 kilometers away from here. Yeah. So we will sort it. I think I have a stable team.
Okay.
Yes.
But also, when we talk about obviously the paper towels, which we'll talk about because it's something I think you're just about to go into. Yes. I know you're also going to go into cling film.
Yeah, cling film and aluminium foil.
Definitely, those are the things we need to stand by and obviously look out for.
Yes.
How many toilet papers can you churn out in a day from this place?
From our output?
Yes.
Our output for the toilet paper is allowed 500 base per day. 500 base? Yes, 500 base.
By 10, that's 5,000.
Yeah.
So you can do 5 comfortably, you can do 5,000 toilet papers in a day.
Yeah.
That's optimum.
Actually, it's not 5,000. It's actually 500 bales in a day. You multiply by 40. So that is around 20,000.
So 20,000.
Yeah. So you can do around from 13,000 to 10,000.
What about serviettes?
Serviette we do around 150 bales in a day. That is 150 times 18. But we also upgraded the machine to be able to do 300 bales in a day.
So you think that's not good enough?
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah. It's not enough. Yeah.
So when we were talking to your wife a little bit earlier, she was talking to us about the market and everything.
Yes.
I mean, if because now we're talking to some of the our influencers that are on the Twiva platform.
Yes.
If we could come out and help you, where do you think is the biggest point of need?
I think marketing. So if you're able to get ready market. See, everything, the manufacturing is just a cycle.
True.
You buy raw material, you process, you sell, you get money, you buy.
Raw material?
Yeah. It's a full cycle. So if you're able to have to increase the speed of the cycle. Maybe if what we are converting one container within 1 month, if you are able to convert in 2 weeks,
that's better.
Yeah, it will be better.
More money.
Yeah, it's more money. More people will get more salary. We have more workforce. Yes.
Love it. And you know what? If you're out there and you'd want to, obviously, you're an influencer, you want to work with Daniel and obviously all the products under this particular umbrella, it's very simple. I need you to download the Twiva app. Once you do that, I need you to sign on it, and you'll be able to obviously communicate with the likes of Fred and to see how you can have money in your pocket, at the same time ensuring that Daniel and obviously Crystal Lux have money in their pockets as well. Fred?
Good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
I'll definitely try and see how many tissue papers I can go out.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what? Keep it here. This has been Hustle Yangu. And you know what? It's very simple. I need you to go to your Play Store and download the Twiva app. Once you get there, it's very simple. I need you to ensure that you register yourself on the platform so that you can have a little bit more money in your pocket as we ensure that SMEs obviously get a little bit more at the same time in their pockets. But the most important thing is make sure you buy Kenya so that we can build Kenya. Until next time, see you guys.
Hi, this is Purity.
Hi, this is Fred, and
this is Hustle Yangu.